Friends, welcome to my video. Kindly click on the CC button for subtitles. We live in an extraordinary era where science and spirituality, often seen as separate domains, are starting to intersect in unexpected and insightful ways. It seems that the more we uncover about the universe, the more we are challenged to re-evaluate our perceptions about reality itself. Science, as we understand it, is the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. It gives us empirical and measurable evidence, enabling us to build technologies, cure diseases, and even fly to the moon. However, science is not an isolated entity. It's a part of the larger human endeavor to understand and make sense of our existence. Spirituality, on the other hand, is a journey inward. It involves introspection, contemplation, and an exploration of one's relationship with the self, others, the universe, and the divine, whatever one may perceive it to be. Spirituality can provide a sense of connection, purpose, and meaning that transcends our everyday material reality. The nature of reality, then, is where these two domains intersect, and it's far from a settled question. Reality is more than what we can see, touch, hear, taste, or smell. It extends to the experiences we can't measure but can deeply feel. Consider quantum mechanics, the most successful theory in the history of science, yet it paints a picture of reality that seems outlandishly bizarre from our everyday experiences. Particles that can be in two places at once, or entangled particles affecting each other instantaneously across vast distances, challenge our common sense understanding of reality. These findings remind us of the teachings of ancient spiritual traditions, like Buddhism or Hinduism, which propose that the world we perceive is just the tip of an iceberg, hinting at a much grander, interconnected reality beyond. Simultaneously, neuroscience, the science of the brain, provides insights into the nature of consciousness, the substrate of all our experiences and therefore, our personal realities. Various studies suggest that spiritual practices, like meditation, can significantly alter the brain's structure and function, implying that our reality is not fixed but can be shaped by our inner experiences. Also, let's talk about the hard problem of consciousness, coined by philosopher David Chalmers. This refers to the question of how physical processes in the brain give rise to subjective experiences. This puzzle seems to be a missing link between science and spirituality. Let's be clear, this isn't about replacing science with spirituality or vice versa. It's about realizing that they are two sides of the same coin, each with its own insights to contribute. They together provide a more holistic picture of reality, balancing the external, objective world that science explores with the inner, subjective world that spirituality addresses. This convergence of science and spirituality doesn't imply a lack of rigor or a descent into pseudoscience. Rather, it calls for an expansion of our scientific paradigm, including methodologies to investigate subjective experiences and consciousness, which until now have been primarily the domain of spirituality. In this dance of science and spirituality, we start to see a reality that's far more nuanced, interconnected, and even mysterious than we've previously imagined. And in that mystery, there's an invitation. An invitation to keep exploring, to keep questioning, and to experience the awe and wonder that come with our quest to understand the true nature of reality. So, whether we look outward through the lens of science or inward through the lens of spirituality, we find ourselves in the same reality, a reality full of complexity and beauty, and forever inviting us deeper into understanding. As physicist and philosopher Sir Arthur Eddington once said, "Not only is the universe stranger than we imagine, it is stranger than we can imagine." These words resonate strongly with us as we further ponder the dance of science and spirituality, underscoring the vastness of the reality that we're embedded within and the infinite potential for learning and discovery that it holds. The intertwining paths of science and spirituality encourage us to approach reality with both an open mind and a humble heart. They teach us that reality is not a static, singular entity to be discovered. Instead, it is a dynamic, ever-evolving symphony of interactions and connections that we're part of and that we shape, consciously or unconsciously. Take for instance the observer effect in quantum physics, where the mere act of observing can influence the observed phenomenon. This poses profound questions about the role of consciousness in shaping reality. Similarly, spiritual practices emphasize the power of intention, mindfulness, and awareness in transforming our personal experiences and relationships, again hinting at the profound interplay between the observer and the observed. And what about the phenomena that seem to lie in the realm of the unexplainable? The synchronicities, the profound spiritual experiences, the mystery of life itself. While science is often looked upon to demystify and explain, we should also appreciate that some aspects of reality may remain forever in the realm of the mysterious, sparking our curiosity and sense of wonder. Even though there is a convergence between science and spirituality in trying to understand reality, they're by no means offering identical viewpoints. Science is grounded in rigorous methodologies and skepticism, ensuring that its findings are as objective as possible. Spirituality, while also a disciplined pursuit, places more emphasis on subjective experiences, personal transformation, and the search for ultimate meaning and purpose. It's precisely this contrast that makes their conversation so enriching. The interface of science and spirituality is not a battleground, but rather a meeting point, a horizon where the known meets the unknown. They don't have to oppose or overshadow each other. Instead, they can inspire and inform each other, bringing us a step closer to understanding the multifaceted reality we're a part of.